So this is one of my favorite subjects to record video content on. Brand new everyday carry utility knives. I have two new ones right here. Inside of this box is the Rivery Manufacturing Zero. And it works sort of like a dual action OTF, but manual, if that makes any sense. And I'll show you guys what I'm talking about in just a minute. And in this box, wow, look at that box. That is absolutely gorgeous. You guys probably already know by that logo on the front. There's a Chaves CHUB flipper in here. Not the automatic, but the flipper version. So let's check these out. And just for the heck of it, I laid out some of my favorite everyday carry utility knives here on my desk. I did some content on some of these, not every single piece on the table, but most of them. And the two that I've been carrying the most is the Exceed Designs Tyrant Razor version 3, and believe it or not, the O-Knife Otical U1. This is an absolutely awesome utility knife right here for everyday carry. I love this thing. But those two blades are the ones that I've been carrying the most. So let me clear the table and let's start talking about the two brand new pickups right here.
A few moments later.
And I'm back. And I just want to thank you guys. I don't remember which one of you guys recommended the Rivery Manufacturing Zero right here, but I have to thank you because this thing is awesome. So I'm going to put the Chaves off to the side and let's talk about this Zero. The Rivery Manufacturing Zero, I paid about 70 bucks for this. And this is curious. I mean, a lifesaver mint inside of the box. Are you guys trying to tell me something? Hint taken. I'll save that for later. But let's take out the Zero right here. And there are a couple other things. Some swag in here, some stickers, some shredded pieces of paper here. And also, they talk about how to change the blade here. And it took me a minute to figure it out. But I'm glad they put this in here because there is a little bit of a trick to it, kind of at first, and then you just get used to it. And yes, I did spend some time with this. I just put it back in the box for effect, just so I can call this video an unboxing. But anyways, check this bad boy out right here. That 6061 aluminum black. It's available in multiple different colors. So I had to go with the knurl version, this knurling on the outside of this aluminum body because all the other versions were sold out. I sort of wanted that grenade design. I thought that looked really cool, but that's been sold out and I haven't seen it in stock since, which is okay. I sort of like the knurling on here just to give it a little bit more grip, especially in the summertime when your thumb sort of slides around on smooth aluminum. So I'm sort of glad this texturing's on there. And you guys might be wondering what I was talking about when I said this sort of worked like a dual action OTF, only manual. So let me show you what I'm talking about here. So just push up the one side of the knife with your thumb and it manually deploys that blade. But here's where it gets really cool. Inside there's a spring, and if you push backwards to retract the blade, yeah, it just pulls it, sucks it right back in. And let me tell you, this is satisfying AF. It is super, super fidgety. The fidget factor here is through the roof. And let me show you what's inside there so you can see. There's a little magnet right there on the bottom, and you can see the spring. So that spring sucks that razor blade back in when you pull backwards on the body. When I went to order this, I didn't realize that it sucked back in like this. So when I first got it in my hands and started playing with it, I swear to God, I did this for a good half hour straight. But you can see how much surface area of that blade is usable. Not a lot. That might be about a ½ inch of usable blade surface right there, which for everyday carry should be just fine. I mean, half the time I'm just cutting open boxes with this thing anyways. So there's two things I look for in an everyday carry utility knife: ease of carry and ease of changing out that blade. So let's first talk about ease of carry. It does have a lanyard hole right there. So you can see right on the corner, you can string a piece of paracord in there and attach a lanyard to it, which I think is okay, but I would much rather have a pocket clip or a holster for this bad boy. And unfortunately, I don't see an option to put a pocket clip on this. Yes, I could probably find a holster laying around my studio here that could fit this, but honestly, I really don't like carrying my everyday carry utility knives in holsters either. I like a pocket clip, such as the Exceed Designs Tyrant Razor version 3 or the Otical U1 here. These carry fantastic. As of right now, you just have to put this in a pocket. If you guys don't mind that, this is going to work great for you. But for me, I don't like that too much. I don't like my knives, especially utility knives, just loose in my pockets. But man, this is just so cool, and it would really benefit from a pocket clip. But how about ease of changing out that blade? It is fairly easy once you get used to it. And yes, there is a trick to it. What you want to do first is deploy the blade like this, and then hold on to the razor. Pull back like you're going to retract the blade backwards like this, and then go right back forward again. And then you can see it just releases the body into two pieces. And while I have this open, let me show you guys what that looks like on the inside. So you can see what that looks like, how everything works with the spring and everything. You can get a better look at that magnet down there. And then here is the other side. And then I'm guessing you guys can figure it out from here. Just lift up on that blade, change it out, and you can see there's two magnets right there to help hold that razor into place. You can see it just basically grabs right on. So this is the new razor. Just plop it right in there, and it just automatically just sucks that razor right back into place. And once you have the blade back in there, make sure this is lined up properly with magnet to magnet, and just slide it right back on like that. Just be careful when you're sliding that on, because that blade is exposed, and that's basically it. Like I said, there's a little bit of a trick to it, but after you get used to it, it's perfectly fine. So let me bring this back in. So I paid $70 for this on their website. They do get fairly expensive. I saw a couple of these that went up to $195 and $225. So I'm not really sure why they were that expensive. Maybe they were made of a different material other than aluminum. But honestly, $70 is still a pretty hefty price tag. But now let's bring in this bad boy right here, the Chaves CHUB Flipper. This one was a little bit more expensive. You can find it from $90 to $100. I paid $100 for this on Blade HQ because it wasn't available on Knife Center where they had it for 90 bucks. So let's open this up, and man, I am loving this box, guys. Look at this. I know you guys don't really give a crap about the box, but it's really nice. Magnetized in the front and everything, but there it is right there, the CHUB Flipper. Now I went with the Flipper because the CHUB Auto is about 250 bucks. And honestly, guys, I wasn't paying that much for the CHUB OTF. And let me take out the other pocket clip here. These aren't titanium. These are stainless steel pocket clips. And you can see the one that it comes with. And yeah, of course, I'm going to put on the skull pocket clip right there because it's just that cool. Check that out. So yeah, the Chaves CHUB Flipper. CHUB stands for Chaves Handy Utility Blade, and this is overbuilt just like every other Chaves knife in my collection, and I absolutely love it. It is beefy. So I went with the black micarta version. You can see the rear flipper tab right there. Let's give it a flip open. Very nice. There's a stonewashed stainless steel blade holder right there. And yes, this does have a quick change blade mechanism, but I'll get to that in just a minute. I just want to sit here and check this out for a second. So stainless steel liners in there. That pocket clip is tip up only, but it is reversible. And the lock is a liner lock right there. And let's check this out. So I'm guessing, yeah, look at that. I mean, the drop shut action on this, that is really nice. You can instantly look at this and tell it was made by Chaves, even without the skull pocket clip. And the index finger cutout right there is fairly large. So yes, this I can see carrying every day, and I would definitely use this on a job site or at work just because of the size, the feel, just how beefy it is, the quick change mechanism, and the pocket clip right there. So the quick change mechanism is right there. So you just give that a little push and the blade should pop right out. So push on that and yeah, blade pops right out. So you can see just how easy. Let me get it back in the slot there. Push on it and then push in. So yes, this is what I look for. How easy is it to change the blade when that blade goes dull? And then obviously with this pocket clip, this is going to fit really nice in my pockets here. Let me find my pocket first off. There we go. Very nice. Stick it in there, take it out. Yeah, so this is checking all of the boxes for me. And the overall length here is about 6¼ inches. So if you're looking for more of a full-size, everyday carry utility knife, you guys might want to check this out. Even though it is priced a little hefty at between 90 and 100 bucks, that is pricey, especially when you can grab a Milwaukee Fastback for about 15. But I don't know, guys, there's something about the Chub here that's really speaking to me. That sounded really funny. But yeah, of these two, obviously I'm going to go with the Chaves Chub Flipper just because the Zero doesn't have a pocket clip and it's a lot smaller. Like I said, I would probably just carry this or just use this around the house. I would actually use this at work. It's just a solid feeling, beefy utility knife. I mean, look at that. That is very, very cool. So of these two, which one do you guys prefer? The Rivery Manufacturing Zero or the Chaves Chub Flipper? Maybe one day I'll be able to afford the Chaves Auto, but I still can't see myself paying 250 bucks for a OTF utility knife, as cool as that is. And I forgot to mention, the Rivery Manufacturing Zero is 100% made right here in the USA. The Chaves is made in China. So you guys, depending on your feelings towards that, that might sway your opinion one way or another, or maybe not. But I think I'm gonna end the video right here. Let me know in the comments below which one you prefer.